Hi there, I'm Lavellan and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 50. Okay, so we are on Dragon Island, which I'm sure means that this is where the dragon is. Let's just have a look around the beach before we do anything. Oh, yes, okay. Another blood lotus. So close now. And an arrow-ridden corpse in a bikini. 190 gold and fragment of inadequate chainmail. The designer may have misheard aureola of protection. Yeah. Okay. Let's try and get up here. I don't suppose we can get much higher. Not really. No, it's stopping me from getting much higher. Oh, ah. Oh, kind of hoped that I would be able to get up there, but no. Alright. Well, never mind. How far around can we get? Quite far. That is quite far, strangely enough. Okay. But there's nothing hidden around here. That was the only hidden goodie. Okay. Hey, some more blood lotus though. Happy to take that, definitely. In fact, could this be everything? Oh, come on. There we go. We should be able to do the garden now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Let's have a look around this island. It is a little surprising that the dragon is so far away from the dragonlings.
Popular spot with smugglers, I expect.
Yeah. Apparently this entire area is. Oh, yes. Let's just keep collecting.
Let's find the dragon!
Yeah. Well, I don't actually want to fight the dragon. Sorry. I was kind of hoping there would be, you know, a spot to fast travel to once we leave, so we don't have to go into the Templar area just to get here again. I was hoping. Well, let's keep going and maybe there will be. Okay, okay. Not much up here. Ah, okay. I can see her. I can see her. And no, there is no camp or anything like that. No fast travel
Looks
point.
like dragon territory. Oh, this is gonna be good.
It's really not, Bull. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not happening. And a quick way down to the beach. A quick and painful way, I'm sure. Okay, we don't have much in the way of an island here. Now that is a beauty. That is a beauty. But no, I don't want to attack. I don't want to attack. Okay. Well, I suppose we might as well just leave straight away. Yeah, let's just go. we'll get back to Skyhold. Alright. Okay, so let's speak to some people. We'll see what Cassandra has to say. She should like us a little bit more now.
Inquisitor.
Tell me about yourself.
I have some more questions. Why am I not surprised?
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother. I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, okay. She at least named him this time. She named him. Okay, so we're maybe not high enough. Maybe not high enough, but we're over the the line of contempt. Anyway.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. Good. Good. You're just a normal person. Okay. Well, let's go and speak to someone else.
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile.
Very well.
Uncertain pause for home and cause, when met the monster's smile. A man his kin, through blood and
What do you
sin,
mean?
a bastard of the gloom. A rising cut through bone and gut, an awful skyward blue. I think this one is simply not my style.
I'm pleased to hear it.
You're pleased to hear that that's not her style? Okay. Okay. Bull. Anything to
How's
say?
it going?
No.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Okay, but we did do a Red Jenny one, didn't we? So let's see if we can get anything from Sarah.
We are assembling quite the influential list of allies.
We could have stopped before that black wall.
There are few orders as legendary or prestigious as the Grey Wardens.
They can just up and take your wares. Anything. Thieves hiding behind Blight.
Yeah, only in the time of a blight, though. Only in the time of a blight. Wow, Sarah. Stop stealing these books.
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Okay. Thoughts on our progress?
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. The praying's nice, I suppose. Corypheus bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
Coryphiness.
Corypheus.
Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
Very true. So why did you really join?
So you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
What do you mean? To help people.
It seems like there's more to it. Are you sure of that, or I don't believe you? Are you sure of that?
We both know that'd be easier to believe if you were a totally different person.
Not everything is easy to believe. Maybe that's it. There's all this Andraste stuff going on, and seeing it should help, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
I will. Carry on, Sarah.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Okay. And then we'll go and speak with Cole, if we can.
I suppose you're right.
Oh.
Thank you.
Cole is also taken to stealing those books.
Stomach full of mantras, she burns like a beacon, faith aflame to bring succor for a seeker.
Really? Let's discuss Templars.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
Okay. Oh, okay. What do you think of them, though?
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
So not like Cullen, then. Mages aren't people like you and me. Yeah. Yeah. Explain how Templars feel.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
Right. Okay, you like listening to Varric, then. And what about Red Templars?
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
Right. Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Okay. But nothing groundbreaking from Cole there.
Of course.
Long day. And let's get out of here. Don't suppose we'll get anything new from Lace.
Inquisitor,
What's new, Lace?
What's been going on?
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all
I think
my
I've
life.
asked her this, haven't I?
Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition, then I signed on. Wanted to see the world
Yeah,
before it was
okay,
swallowed
let's
up.
leave.
Take care.
Sorry about that, Harding. Just remember that it doesn't actually stop you from asking again for side characters.
Inquisitor.
Laurenil, there you are.
This is amazing. Convincing the keeper took work, but I'm so glad you managed.
Yeah, I'm kinda glad too. Kinda. See if we have any horses to buy. Hey, Pride of Alathan. Absolutely. Awesome. And that's Dennett. Let's speak with Blackwall. Anything new from you?
At your service.
Just thoughts on the Inquisition. I think that's just the people. So we'll talk later.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay. Now, in fact, let's go speak with Cullen. We might as well. Maybe he'll have something to say about ending the Red Templar threat on the coast. Maybe.
Was there something you needed?
Tell me more about Samson.
You and the Red Templars leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters. He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Wow, okay. In Dragon Age 2, it said that he was thrown out for passing messages between mages and their families. Yeah, because he saw mages as people. Why would he serve Corypheus, though?
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
Wow. You were all addicted to lyrium, but when he was ejected from the Order, he could no longer get it. So of course, he ended up spending all of his money trying to buy it. They have to use it, otherwise they run the risk of dying from withdrawal, which is what Cullen is going through right now. He's trying to survive lyrium withdrawal. I do pity Samson.
It sounds like Samson had a miserable life.
The Order expelled him, but he had choices. He could have found another path. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with red lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
He could have found another path. Maybe he could have found other employment, but he still would have had to have spent all of his money buying lyrium, which is heavily controlled by the Chantry, because he was a Templar and he was already addicted to it. So I'm not sure I agree with that. But in my Dragon Age 2, we actually got him back into the Order. So who knows what happened between then and now. In fact, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Going the wrong way. Let's go across that bridge there and we'll speak to whoever else we find. Seylis, I think, is immediately right there, isn't he? Oh, right there. Oh.
Inquisitor, Do you have a moment?
I certainly do. Oh, yes, okay. I know this.
What were you like before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
No. No, not really. How should I know? I'll get to the point. How could I possibly know? I don't think it has, though. But how would I know? Yeah, how would I know?
If it had, do you really think I'd have noticed?
No. That's an excellent point.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
Okay, I'm just like everyone else. You make that sound bad. What did you expect? You do kind of make that sound bad.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable. You have shown subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I expected. If the Dalish could raise someone with a spirit like yours, have I misjudged them?
Yes. Yes, you have, Seylis.
I don't hold the Dalish up as perfect, but we have something worth honoring. A memory of the ancient ways.
Perhaps that is it. I suppose it must be. Most people act with so little understanding of the world, but not you.
So what does this mean, Seylis?
It means I have not forgotten the kiss.
Well, good, because neither have I.
Good. Don't go.
It would be kinder in the long run, but losing you would...
No.
Arlath Mavanan.
And off he goes, looking like he's walking to the headsman's block. It's not the end of the world, Seylis. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't suppose the book is back. Yes, it is. Okay. I guess there isn't really 48 copies around, so they need you to be able to interact with the same book multiple times in order to get it. Lord Trifles Minutia.
Inquisitor, you have done much, but have you the stomach for the Quizquisition?
The what?
It begins now, and there is a timer. Chantry belief centers on the enigmatic Maker and his bride. Name her traitorous husband.
Okay. Warren... it's Mafrath, of course.
Mafarath is the name.
Correct. Well played.
All right.
We will continue when I have time and the wind calls me.
Cool. Do you have to be in my room, though? Do you have to be here? That's weird. I should speak to Lavellan and find out why she let this person up into my private rooms. Or maybe he just wandered in after me and Seylis came up. Maybe that's it. We were otherwise occupied and didn't notice him. Okay. Alright then. So. I suppose we'll go up to Vivienne. And then we'll grab Dorian. And Liliana.
Oh, darling, you look terrible.
I'm sure. Yeah, no. Okay. Nothing from you. And what about you?
We'll continue your training in your off hours.
Alright, you can't say anything new, considering that I did exactly what you wanted for that quest, but never mind. Okay, Dorian.
Questions.
No, okay, that's enough.
I should go.
As you wish.
Yeah, okay. We will turn in some research. That should be quite a bit. Hey, okay. So we're at 10 influence. There we go. Deep Stalker, Arcane Horror. Damage against beasts. Sweet. Damage bonus against demons. And a perk. So, Helisima, anything else?
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Okay. How are your duties going?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
Right, okay, yes, I remember. I need to do
As
some
you
more
were.
improvements.
Yes, Inquisitor.
We can do the tower and the garden now, I think. Okay. We will grab this. There we go, we're at 41 out of 48. So we've nearly done that. And Liliana, anything new?
Yes?
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Fantastic. And let's go. Alright. So, Varric.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Alright. Special questions about Hawk, or do you believe I'm the Herald? Do you believe I'm the Herald of Andraste, Varric?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
That is no reason to believe. Could be both. Are those my only options? Oh, you believe in Andraste. Are you Andrastian, Varric?
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Okay. So are those my only options then?
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
Right. So I have divine bad luck, I see our point, or I'm not the chosen one. Yeah, I'm not.
Varric, it's just a coincidence. It's not destiny. I'm not some chosen one.
You can keep saying that. Meanwhile, I'm going to stand watch in case it starts raining cows or something.
Okay. You do that, Varric. You do that.
Law has asserted itself.
We'll see. Not much better than the road, you ask me.
If no one else will do it, someone has to step up.
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. And let's go and speak to Josephine. I think she's the last one. Oh. Yep.
Inquisitor?
Ooh.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montillier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. You don't seem poverty-stricken, or I'm not giving you a loan. Yeah, no, you don't seem poverty-stricken.
Debt or no, you appear to be surviving.
That isn't enough. A disaster could wipe us out completely. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Right, okay, but you're not actually poor.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams, my brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
No. You can't fix everything, though. You shouldn't deal with it, or can I help? Yeah, you can't fix everything.
So you're going to torture yourself over your ancestors' mistakes?
No, but I'd made such progress. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montillier's as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Oh no! Oh no, the poor carriers. Was this an attack on us? Who would go to that trouble, or who did it? Yeah, who did it?
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
Right, and that's gonna do something for him then?
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
Right, if it helps you, I'll go. He sounds desperate, or he'd better not want more favors. Sounds desperate. He does.
I hope the Comte isn't making up information just to be seen with me.
I will take full responsibility if that's the case, Inquisitor. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Yeah, and hopefully to get some closure for the poor unfortunates who were murdered. That's also that's also something that you're worried about? Probably. Let's speak with you.
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
Yeah, it was silly. I believed it was holy too. It might be the Maker's will. The Anchor's magic, not holy. The Maker isn't of this world. Yeah, no. The Anchor is magic, not holy.
The Anchor's nothing more special than a misfired spell.
At least you had the good fortune to take it from Corypheus. Does it hurt? The Anchor, that is.
It's a bit late to ask. Isn't that something that Cassandra asked me almost immediately? Yeah. I'll be fine. I'll cope. It feels strange. It feels strange. Yeah.
It's not pain. It's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant.
It does, I'm sure. Because it is unpleasant. Okay, but at least it's not like debilitating pain anymore like it was when you were going up the mountain right at the beginning. Okay. Well, is that everybody? I think that is everyone. Alright, we have a judgment to do. I suppose we might as well do that.
You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination, on your own life, no less. De Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
Right, okay, these are grave charges. The apostasy sticks out. It's long coming. I don't really care about apostasy. You are an apostate. But these are grave charges, yeah.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Right, okay. I want him researching magic. Make him harmless, tranquil. Oh no, we can't do that. I'm executing him myself. Imprison him. He'll serve Redcliffe's mages. Does it make me a bad person if I want him to serve me? A Tevinter Magister. A slaver. Oh yes, I want him to serve me. Kinda want him to serve the mages as well though. That would probably be kind of poetic justice, wouldn't it? But having him serve me, that might be too good for my Dalish to pass up. It might be. Oh, Seylis. Yeah, make him do some research for us.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution? Very well.
Cassandra slightly disapproves. Damn it. Well, never mind. I'm sure her personal quest will offset that. And rather quickly, too. Okay. That should be everything for the judgment. Yeah, okay. So. Not... No, not that. Not the war room. Where's... Just a second. Is it... No. Skyhold? Skyhold. Okay. Greener garden. Yeah, we can do the garden and a tower. Six more copies of that book. Okay. Well. Let's go to the Undercroft. Oh, Josephine's ready. Sweet. We'll give Dagna the chain. Okay. Alright, Dagna.
Well, how are you?
Any useful surprises?
Had any luck making something useful with the things I've discovered?
I can put anything to use, but I'm not sure ruins are the best place to find successful applications of magic. But you never know. Give this one a go.
Acquired victim of fashion. Okay. And... have I asked her these things? I might have done. Let's talk later.
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
But we've done that with the inadequate chain, so... Victim of fashion? Ah, we do. Okay. Oh. Alright. Minus 100% magic defense, melee defense, and ranged defense. An astoundingly bad idea. Yeah. Let's just not. Let's not. Well, thank you anyway, Dagna. Okay, so Skyhold customization. No, that's something else. That's just... Okay, we need to go out and work on them directly. Let's go. All right. So... You don't have any books lying around, do you, Varric? Probably not. Let's see if we can finish this off, though. And speak to Seylis.
Hello.
Hello. Tell me about your journeys, tell me about Corypheus. No, I think we've done enough there. But we can ask about his journeys again. Maybe he'll have something different to say.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Okay. Is it insensitive to ask about spirits now? It might be. He has just lost his friend, but sure, tell me about him.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their story. I met the spirit that they fled. She walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten. Great Ferelden formed because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Oh, that's sad. That is sad. Tell me about old memories.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he had seen it, the tears were streaming from his eyes. I thought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
Oh. And old ruins?
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found an ancient dwarven thaig no longer sheltered by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight. 1,000 dwarven corpses lay, the victims of a dark-spawn horde. Their last stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small stuffed toy.
Oh. Oh. Okay. They were defending the youngest then.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Indeed. Indeed. That's sad. We'll go to the garden. That should be just through here.
Another completed work of... they used to call.
It's not. We only have one completed work, Getsy. Don't get ahead of yourself. Do not get ahead of yourself. Okay, so where can we customize the garden? That's just planting seeds. Huh. Okay, another book. Okay, just one more book and we'll have finished that then. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. We can't question her more about her part in Dorian's quest. Alright. And, no, I have to go to the requisitions, don't I? That's it. I need to go to the requisitions. Not to the garden. We're not doing anything directly like that.
Strangest things, Inquisitor. Interesting altogether, though.
Right. Is Alexius back down here? He must be. There's a guard. Okay. Right, and those ones are not in use.
No one to watch over, your worship. We either have many friends, or you've made short work of enemies.
Right, okay, so he's not down here then. I guess I must have walked past him in the tower then. Okay, and we've got all of the books. Fantastic. Well, let's head off to the requisitions anyway. Okay. Yes, here we are, main watchtower. Restore and improve the large tower for an imposing cosmetic change. Invest in this upgrade to choose between a mage or Templar tower. Reward +1 power. Okay, well it's definitely going to be a mage tower, isn't it? And the Skyhold Garden. Okay. Invest in the garden space to increase utility while reflecting the Inquisition's needs. Increase the ability to grow herbs or create a chantry space to gather resources from the faithful. Reward +1 power. Okay. And we just don't have any 3 sad splinters.
We are honored to serve.
Good. That's what we'd like to hear. Okay, but we have to choose these things then, so where are we choosing them? No, but I still do believe that the garden one will be by the garden. And it won't be that because that's going to be Cullen's tower, so I guess we'll just run around until we find what we need. Ah, okay. There it is. Upgrade this. Herb garden, definitely. Upgrade the garden by committing the space to simple greenery and cultivation. A functional change that allows more herbs to be harvested. And it's irreversible. Okay, Skyhold Garden. Where wither grows the simple scent of sprigs anew in furrowed soil. For on the vine are yours and mine, a bounty blessed by honest toil. Though brave in war and ways we are, and wander thus in victory, it's on the vine where yours and mine are graced with health and history. In home and hearth and battlefield our sustenance is common held. If on the vine are yours and mine, and always there we are compelled. For turning home is not retreat, when home is why we fight at all, and on the vine is yours and mine, entreating in our heart the call. So of the boons you cannot buy, there are but 2 we're certain of. Not on the vine of yours or mine is first the cost of truest love. And that denied a purchase price, we turn our gaze to what's in hand. And of the vine are yours and mine, tomato from our own land. From A Garden's Grace, Songs of the Field, collected by Meriden Halewell. Good. And we've got something to read. It's a song. Okay. Well, cool. So we don't have many left to find. That's good. And is this the tower? Is that the tower? Oh, we can't get in there. No, maybe it's higher. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Okay, what about in here? No, it's not this one. Ah! There it is. Okay. We will have a mage tower. A cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's commitment to careful magical study. Skyhold's mage tower will be the envy of any circle. Okay. So it is that tower then? It is this one. It is. Okay.
A proper mage tower. Every castle needs one.
Sure. I don't see how this can be the envy of a circle tower though. Look at it. It's not that great. Other than the fact that the mages are free, it is not that great. They didn't even do anything with the topmost floor. Sorry, floors. Okay. Well, never mind. It's something, and it's done. The mage tower is done. Okay, and let's have a look at the garden as well.
A working nursery with not a space wasted. We'll want for nothing.
Yeah. Kind of. We'll kind of want for nothing. I mean, this isn't exactly a farm space, is it? What about you?
Your worship?
How are we stocked?
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
We are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
Okay, will your college help us?
Are there others who could come to Skyhold?
They are helping now. I have contacted many of our finest, and their influence is not inconsequential. They are not, shall we say, prone to take the field, but we will be well supplied.
Okay, so where did you study?
Where did you receive your training?
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of Ferelden. Well, when the king was no longer there to serve. Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. I've since been fortunate enough to serve various heads of state. They are all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts are better suited to more imminent need.
Right, and you're a city elf.
I take it you're a city elf, not Dalish.
It's not a useful identifier. I am an elf. I was raised away from the Dalish. No, I do not know their customs. I'm sure that much was immediately obvious. It's of little concern. I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates appreciate my work.
Right, good.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Right. So she doesn't want to be identified as a city elf. Not really. Okay, well, let's plant a seed then. What do we have? Black Lotus, Prophet's Laurel, and Rashvine. I have a Prophet's Laurel. Yeah. There we go. So is that it? a bigger garden was just 3 extra pots or something. I think so. I think so. Yeah, because the rest of this isn't used. Still. And we still can't get into some of these doors, so yeah. But it was good enough. Good enough. Okay, so that should be nearly everything. Yeah, we just need to enchant an item. Done everything there. We haven't been to the Hissing Wastes. We don't have Felondaris yet. We haven't been to the Frostback Basin or the Forbidden Oasis. Okay, and there is a disaster in the deep roads. But I don't think we're going to be doing that just yet. So, what do we have left? Let's go to the war table and we'll see what we can do there. I suppose we do have Josephine's quest to do. Yeah. Let's go to Val Royeaux and we'll do Josephine's quest. And where exactly is that going to be? All the way down there. Let's travel to there. Okay, it shouldn't matter. So let's just take Sarah, Dorian, and Bull. Okay, so Sarah and Dorian need to level up. So what can we do for you? Extra damage bonus with the bottles. So yeah, you can have that. And Dorian. Yeah, he can have Dispel. That's fine. I suppose you can have Dispel. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
No, I did not see him. The report was vague and he moved on quickly.
Their ways are so secretive, so interesting.
And concerning. They can conscript whoever they want, you know.
Taken by a warden. Not as threatening as you think.
Really? Yeah, no, of course not. It's an honour. It's an honour. Okay, and there is a question mark that way.
It's the Grand Ball in the Winter Palace, you stumbling fool.
Is that why I've had nothing but silks on my back for days now?
One must be on their best behavior if one is to be seen and to profit.
All for your pretty Empress.
In the midst of war, civil and otherwise, oh no. I dress for everyone.
Okay. Dresses for everyone. Okay. And we have a furniture store. 3 Little Empresses. Simple bunks in the style of the 3 Little Empresses, the triplets who were not triplets. Humble in their youths, but a symbol of something more sinister. It was rumoured that Empress Marie's 619 to 643 steel had given birth to 1 child, but adopted 2 lookalikes to protect the lineage from assassination. Wise in a way, but it presented other problems, if we're to believe the outcome of the popular children's skipping rhyme that we associate with the time. 3 Little Empresses, which of them is true? A simple glass of almond tea, and now there's only 2. 2 Little Empresses, which will be undone. A dagger from beneath a cloak, and now there's only 1. 1 little Empress child, reaping what was sown. Only she knows which she was, and now she's on the throne. Accepted and torn from a disposable walking tour of the capital by Philium Abad. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, yeah. How can you know? How would they know? Royal Rest of Olay. A plaque reads, "Here at the heart of the bazaar we offer the finest artisanal pieces for the boudoir. Both shop and museum, our merchandise is modelled on the tastes of our most glorious rulers of the past. Rest well, compatriots. Rest, nation ole. Right. Okay. Alright, so buy and sell. You got cotton, silk and velveteen. Okay. And we can buy some Kunari glass. For the windows. Okay. Okay. Let's get this. Okay. We wouldn't have found it, so we must buy it. We must. Well, I'm not going to do that until we get Josephine's perk to reduce prices.
Is that her? Here?
Shut it! You know the rules about friends.
You were noticed.
Salutations.
Yeah. Okay, and that must have been the question mark then. Must have been.
Is there something you need?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I guess that's it. Oh yes, there was something. Victory and Shade. A plaque reads, here grows one of many strange trophies returned from the liberation of Kirkwall in 760 Storm, where brave Orlesian forces turned back the unstoppable Kunari. A cutting salvaged from a burning dreadnought was presented to Emperor Cyril, and it was tended to full growth by the careful hands of Valro's master landscapers.
I can't believe this.
Oh my.
Well. Okay. Vilvan and a merchant. Okay, who are you?
Inquisitor, welcome. Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners scouring the wake of your adventures. If there's a tome that eludes you, I will endeavor to fill the gaps. I will not deny you a good story nor valuable information.
Okay. Well, good. So, is that this? No, those are recipes. Okay. Notes and letters from Theronfall. Ah, okay. So from the Templars. From the Templars side, then. Recovered from somewhere. I guess this Skyhold Garden is for the other side, if you'd gone for the Chantry one. Yeah. O Maker, hear my cry, guide me through the blackest nights, steel my heart against the temptations of the wicked, make me to rest in the warmest places. O Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me, stand only in places you have blessed, sing only the words you place in my throat. My Maker, know my heart, take from me a life of sorrow, lift me from a world of pain, judge me worthy of your endless pride. My Creator, judge me whole, find me well within your grace, touch me with fire that I be cleansed, tell me I have sung to your approval. O Maker, hear my cry, seat me by your side in death, make me one within your glory, and let the world once more see your favour, for you are the fire at the heart of the world, and comfort is only yours to give. Canticle of Transfigurations 12:1-6. Wow, okay. Well, yeah, okay. And I think we've spoken with you, and this is yours, okay. Okay, so don't suppose you have any Elvhen stuff. But yeah, we'll leave this until, you know, we've got the perk that will bring the prices down. And here is Josephine.
Of course not.
Well, let's speak with you.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Okay, well, let's go and see him.
Lead the way.
Okay, in my armor.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Sure it is. What's your information? This seems dangerous for you, or we welcome your help. Yeah, aren't you worried? This does seem dangerous.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Val Royal. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messengers seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
Oh dear.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilier's trading exile in Orlais.
Oh dear. You could be in danger. You don't seem surprised. Or who signed that? Yeah, who signed it?
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
Okay, but the contract is ancient.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Our Legion businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
Well, okay, I'll help stop them. What's the plan, Josephine? Oh, you have to kill them. Yeah, what's the plan, Josephine? This is your thing with, like, businesses and contracts and stuff.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
Oh, yeah.
But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Okay, so was there ever a Comte?
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montile's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
Okay, an end to be tied up later. Oh dear. Did you kill the real Comte? We don't really care. I knew this was too convenient. Oh, don't move. This was too convenient, yeah.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassins guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montile's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But... ugh. We don't really get anything from attacking the assassin now. It sounds like the entire guild is going to be coming for us anyway, so let's just let him leave in peace, and then we can hustle away and get this thing done. I mean, if we kill him, then no one will know that she's trying to elevate the Du Paraquets. You know, just knowing that should hopefully stop these people from going after her so bloodthirstily. So yes, you can leave.
Go then.
Good day, your worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh, legions.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Yes, yes,
Do you
you
hear
will.
something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Crazy. Okay, but that's a loose end that we don't care about because it's going to be tied up at some point by the House of Repose themselves. Okay, and it doesn't look like there's anything we need to take from here. Is that... that must be Andraste and Mapharath. It must be. Yeah, the sleazy guy behind her. Very nice. Okay. And yeah, I guess it's straight to Skyhold then. Alright. So, I think I will leave it... Is that... No, I thought that was Lace for a second there, but she's over there. Okay. I think we'll leave it here. And next episode, we will speak to Josephine. And then, it'll be time for Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. And I have the mod that allows all of your companions to go to the Winter Palace with you, so that'll be really interesting to see. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.